Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another update for the TeamProjectPan that was set up by Kat and Hailey. So I'll link those ladies down below and they're from the beauty news as well, so I'll link that as well. So this project is a project pan where you pick a product from each category and when you hit your goal or finish it, you roll in something new. So it's a rolling project. Every quarter then you can do a refresh if you wish. So for this update, I have finished 6 products, which I'm pretty happy with coming towards the end of the year. So I'm going to show you my empties, what I'm rolling in and the progress. Okay, so the first product that I finished was this Colour Trend lip gloss. So I have the stopper out, I can't get any more out of there, and there was 10 mils in it. I don't think it was new when I started, but this is from Avon. I really liked the colour and the formula, but I wouldn't get it again because it's Avon and that is not cruelty free, and I'm trying to be better about that. So that's another lip gloss out of my collection. Product number 2 that I finished is this perfume called Katy Perry Mad Love. It smells really nice. It's really, really sweet. There's only 30 mils in this as far as I'm aware. 30 mils or 1 fluid ounce. So that's how much is in here. It's quite nice, it's sweet. I wouldn't get it again because I feel like it's a bit too, it sounds silly, but a bit too young, like for me. I don't know, that's what I feel about that, but that's another one out. Third product, which is something I'm kind of excited about. It's a powdered product. So last update I forgot to show it because I left it in work, and the update before there was no pan on it, and it was a powder from Makeup Revolution in, was it a Vivid Bake highlighter called Matte Lights, but I wore it as a powder because it just did not work as a highlighter. So that's the back of it. There was 7.5 grams and it's completely gone. Now if it looks like a bit grated, it's because I took I tried to scrape out what was in between, and that's all that I could get. So that's completely empty. So it's a powder product gone, which I'm really happy about. I wouldn't get it again personally because I don't understand the concept of it. It didn't keep me matte. Well, not that it didn't keep me matte. It mattified my face, but it didn't keep me matte. And it's meant to be a highlighter and I don't understand. So at least I used it up, but I won't get it again. I also finished up a hand cream, and this is the Vaseline one. And I do not like it. So I finished a Vaseline hand cream. There is 200 mils in it. How many, doesn't say the ounce thing. I don't understand that metric anyway, but there's 200 mils. The last update I was here, as far as I'm aware, and it's all gone now. It has a thing here on strength about how good it is at moisturizing your hands, and this didn't do a good job for me. It smells really nice, but my hands felt so much drier after it, and I need hand cream for work because I deal with a lot of paper, and this made it kind of worse for some reason, but I'm glad I got to try it and I'm glad it's out before it expired. 2 more empties and then we'll get on to the progress. So I finished this mascara. This is the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast. It says it has 6 months till expiry on the packaging, so that's kind of what I did, but it actually dried up. So I used it until it ran out. When I hear that noise, that makes me feel like there's more product in it, but there's not. That's the wand that it doesn't dispense black like on my eyelashes anymore. It doesn't lift them. And when I switched to another mascara, I could immediately tell, gosh, this really is gone. So this is my second one of these that I've finished up and that I've used back to back, so I don't want to get another one just yet. I do think it's good. I do think it's quite a wet formula though, and I have a problem where it transfers a bit. But I did think it was good. It did lengthen and it did volume a lot. So that's a mascara gone. Last empty is a lip balm from Lidl, not Aldi, I keep saying that. 4.8 grams to begin with, took about 2 to 3 months, and it is gone. I can't get any more out. When I tried to apply that across my lips in work, it removed, like this plastic ended up removing what I was putting on. So I'm really happy with that. Another lip balm out. This is good enough for like moisturizing. If your lips are extremely chapped, then I don't think it'd be much good, but I put it on before I put my makeup on, and it's really moisturizing for that. So for an update on how I'm doing product, this is the highlighting palette that I've been working on. I hope this is not blinding you, for like 2 years now. And it's from Sleek, and it's the highlighting palette in Solstice. And on at the last update, you can see that there was 2 pans there gone, which was a gold and a cream. Had substantial pan in the orange and the purple, and my goal for the last month was to hit side pan on the orange, and as you can see, I have hit side pan on the orange. I'm working on the orange right now, and then the purple I don't seem to kind of do 2 at a time. So this, it's quite thin now at the moment. Do I think I'll finish the orange by the end of the year? I don't know, but God do I hope so. I'll be working on this next year as well until it's empty. So my goal for the next month is to finish this half. I don't know if that's possible because I have so much highlighters and things at the moment, but that's what I'm working on. I'm just going to swatch it for you because it's actually quite a nice colour. Purple and orange. So here they are, can you see with the lighting? So for me, I really like the colour of the two of them, especially the orange one, except it accentuates the texture on my skin. So once I finish this, I will not repurchase it. A lot of people love this product. I can see why, because it's a nice colour, but I do have texture and it does bring that out. So for blush, I was using the number 7 blush in Soft Damson. It is a matte mauve blush. I did a little bit of a repress job on this. So from the last update, it weighed in at, excuse me for a moment. So it weighed in at 20 grams at the last update. And on the screen, you can see there was a big enough pan. So I kept using that. That what you see is a repressed blush as it is. So it was quite buttery and I used up so much that I couldn't pick it up on the brush anymore. And it's not finished before. So I had to repress it from here and this window is clear. So when there wasn't enough left in here to use, I repressed it into this here because the lid is like a full lid. So we're finished with this packaging and we're now using it in here. So this is all that I have left now. Gosh, this is hard to hold. So that's all that I have left in here. So I know the weights will be all over the place, but the last time in that other packaging, it weighed in at 20 grams. And now in this packaging, it weighs in at 22, just for reference. So this month it's 22. We'll see what it is next month. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it. Like, blush is just impossible. That's it there. It's actually really lovely everyday blush. It goes with pretty much everything. So I'm hopeful that I'll finish this by the end of the year. I don't know. I have been using it as a blush and a crease shade, and I'm not using it as a crease shade necessarily to try and finish it up quicker. I'm actually using it as a crease shade because the eyeshadow that I'm panning, this actually goes well with. So that's the blush that I'm working on. Let's hope this one is finished by the end of the year. I just want to quickly mention these 3 products. My primer that I'm using, which is the Nivea Aftershave Post Sensitive Shave Balm, is still going. Mother of God. Like for €3 something, that's actually excellent. Now, I still can't mark it because it's just gathering in the end of this jar here. Nikki Tutorials is what got me onto this. It's, as you can see, it's not technically a primer, but there's glycerin in it, and that's what I use it for. So there's only a smidge in it, and I feel like I can use it by the end of the, finish it by the end of the year. I don't use a lot at any given time, and it does elongate. That's not the word. My head is not working. It does make my makeup stay on longer. I know for a fact it does because I've tried it with and without. So I'm happy with this, but I just wanted to quickly mention that it's still here. This Dip Brow, this Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade 2, still going on this. I've panned one of these before in December, so the day of Christmas. I think I started wearing makeup the day after Christmas. But the day after Christmas is when I first started wearing this product ever, so that will be a year soon. It takes over a year for me to finish this. I should have really weighed it, but it's still going. I'm working it down evenly. I do like it because of the brush, and I use this in work. So I'm happy with this. I'm not rushing. It'll finish whenever it finishes, but that's where I am on that. And the last product that's kind of boring is this Sleek Matte Me in the shade Petal. I actually remembered to bring it home this time. I'll do a little swatch. So it is a matte liquid lipstick, and on its own it's just far too dry. It's a very thin formula. It wears off really, really nicely, but I do have to pair it with, excuse me, a lip gloss, or it is far too dry. But it looks really nice on, and if you need a lipstick to stay on and not transfer, this does the job. But I do pair it with a lip gloss so it's not so dry. I rolled in the cream contour in 17, which is a brand that no longer is running. I think it was held in Boots, and they're not doing it anymore, and it's quite comparable to the Chanel one. So there was pan in it when I introduced it, and here is where I am now. So I'm trying to work my way over to the side. So my goal for next month is to have hit side pan. Again, this is not a product I'm rushing with because I really do enjoy it, and it no longer exists. And I think it was about €7 to €12, somewhere between 7 and 12. Like, how much cheaper is that? Unreal. It's technically expired, but it's absolutely fine. There is 8.5 grams or 0.29 ounces in it. I absolutely love it. This is my second one of these. If it still was being sold, I would buy it again. It took me a while to let myself pan it because obviously they didn't sell it again, but it's going to expire if I don't. So I've been using it consistently. I've expanded the pan, and my goal for next time is to hit side pan. A powder I rolled in the last time was a Makeup Revolution powder that I carry in this little packaging. This packaging is a 3D printed palette that I got my boyfriend, he offered to 3D print because the face palette is massive and I do my makeup in work. So on the screen you can see that there was a little bit of pan in the side that was accidental when I was depotting, but it is a banana. I set this with my under eye. Look at the size of that pan. I actually really enjoy it. So the first time I wore it I was like, does this make my under eye wrinkles more prominent? After using it for a while, I love it. If it was sold as a single pan, I'm just trying to cover the reflect. If it was sold as a single pan, I would definitely buy it. It is banana and it works for my very pale skin without, because I had one that was far too yellow. But this one works perfectly. I don't know if I'll finish it by the next time. It is quite thin, but I want to have at least half of that done by next month, at next update. The pan in the middle is now empty. That was a gold bronzer that I was using as an eyeshadow. That's gone as well. But I'm leaving that pan empty so I can repress stuff into here to bring to work. My foundation is still in the same spot. It is the It Cosmetics CC Cream in Fair. I use a tiny, tiny bit of it at any given time. And I absolutely love it. It is a medium coverage, not quite full, but definitely not light. It's a natural finish. It's definitely not matte. Could be dewy, but not matte. It's my favourite foundation. I have 4 foundations in my collection. I went to meet up with friends yesterday and I used a different foundation and I just no way. This one is just so much, I just love it. It's just perfect. You only need a tiny bit at any time. Well, I only use a tiny bit at any time. I'm not rushing with this product. It'll finish when it finishes. I'm using it every single time I do my makeup. I got it in February of this year. And I love it. This colour tattoo from Maybelline in the shade Creme de Nude weighed in at 51 grams last time, and it's still 51 grams this time. I use it to set my eyelids and it's absolutely perfect for that. It's not cruelty free, so once it's finished I don't think I'll be buying this again. But if it was cruelty free I would buy it again for that reason, because it's perfect. It just cancels out all of the veins and whatnot on my eyelids. Set it down with a powder and off I go. Absolutely love it. Again, not a product I'm rushing on. The next product is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Light. So last update to this update, you can see where I am. I don't think I'll be able to finish this by the end of the year, but if not, I'll be very, very close. It's a medium coverage under there. It kind of brightens. It's not very thick. I actually like that a lot because again, I switched to a different under eye concealer yesterday and I didn't like it as much as this one. I thought it's just not that full coverage, but at the moment that's kind of what I'm into and I always loved full coverage. This also is not cruelty free, so I won't be getting it again once it's finished. If there's anything like this, you might let me know because I actually do really enjoy it. I thought I didn't, but I do once I switched. For measuring products, I have 2 at the moment. So here, how do I hold this? So this, actually this is the eyebrow pencil by Catrice in the shade, I think, Casanova, and I think it matches pretty well. I've been using this for over a year. I prefer a skinnier tip, but I do love it. It was only 2 or 3 euros. I can't seem to hold this up very well, but okay. So I went from this line down to here last update. Let me try. I can't seem to do it, but that's how much I use, which is only a tiny piece, but I don't mind. I'm really enjoying it. I would recommend this even though it doesn't have that skinny of a tip because it lasts so long and it's so affordable. It's cruelty free. The only other measuring product I have is a lip liner I rolled in the last update, and thank you Jessica for letting me know that this is in fact cruelty free. So this is by Yardley London. It's a lip liner. It's a pink one in the shade Tudor Rose. So I'm wearing it with this liquid lip. So that's the lip liner underneath there. This is a really good lip liner. I've actually never heard of them. My auntie gave me this. I'll just measure it here. So I don't put the pink bit underneath in, obviously, because I can't. But you can see that that's that there. So I've gone down quite a bit this month. Like that was the top line is the intro and the bottom line is where we're at now. It is cruelty free, and I actually, if you can get this, I would recommend it. It's actually really good. It's not too creamy where it like creams away, like it moves away off your face. I just dropped my phone. And it's not too dry where it just feels nasty. It's actually perfect and it doesn't move around. I really enjoy it. I don't know where, I think it was got in Boots, but where can you get this now? I don't know. Would recommend. Okay guys, 2 more products and then I will show you what I'm rolling in. Apologies, I think at the start I mentioned this in the wrong order, but we are where we are. Last update, I rolled in the Revolution Bronze palette. On the screen you can see that it was a brand new palette, hadn't been touched. I had never used this ever. I had gotten it for Christmas last year and I only started using it in this project. So last month it weighed 111 grams. So brand new bronze palette weighed 111 grams. This is where it is at the moment. So I have actually been, God, I can't see from the camera. I've been using this shade and this shade mostly this month. So as you can see, look, it's actually kind of used quite a lot of it visibly. So I used exactly 1 gram. And I think that there's 1 point something, like 1.6 grams per pan, not these two. These are 1 gram each. 1.6 gram each. So technically, I'm like point something away from using a full pan, except I used 2. So I imagine by next update, I'll have pan hit on one of these 2. I feel like I will. Can you see the rings or am I like losing my mind? So what I've been doing is I've been mixing the 2 of these. Like this is perfectly light. Like you would think that's a face powder. That actually works. Where is it? That actually works as a bronzer on my face for some reason. But when I mix this and this for my bronzer and I use this on its own for my neck, that's what I've been doing. I really enjoy it. I really do enjoy it, but look how many pans are in here. You see how that would throw your inventory off. So there's 5 mattes and 3 shimmers in here, and at the moment I'm using the 2 matte shades. I'm really enjoying it. It's a very nice palette. If they sold those pans individually, I would buy them. So for my Pan That palette, and then I'll show you what I'm rolling in. So I've been using the matte edit from Makeup Revolution. This project seems to be a lot of Makeup Revolution. So last update, you can see from the picture that I had, you can see where I was at with the brown and orange shade. There was no pan in it yet. The top middle shade had a bit of pan and 2 empty pans of matte cream. So here is where I am right now. So I repressed what was in here into here because I used up so much of this matte cream I couldn't use anymore. So I repressed it into here and it actually coated the whole pan. But at the moment now there's only the sides left. So by next update my goal is to have that finished. I expanded the pan in this. I've been using this as an eyebrow shade. And I also hit pan in the orange. Hell yeah, girl. You know, I didn't plan on finishing all of this this year. I just planned on using it as a companion palette. And that's what I've been doing. So that's that orange shade hit. Next month, finish off that cream and expand the pans. So for the products I'm rolling in this perfume in Peony in number 11, the Eau de Toilette. It was full at the start of this month. I actually had been using it anyway. So I imagine I'll have this finished by next update. There was 100 mils in it. I'm going to assume there's 50 at the moment. It smells, it's a floral scent, peony. And I want to finish this. I leave it on my desk in work and it's nice and fresh. I'm rolling in this lip balm in place of the other one, brand new, full. It's the last of my sets of 3. When you buy them, they come in a set of 3. So this is the last one I have. I'm rolling in this hand cream. There's 30 mils in it in pomegranate number 3. I got this in Aldi. It's fantastic, by the way. It's like Jo Malone. Oh, it's so nice. I'm going again to assume that I've never used this before, by the way. So there's no point marking it yet. I will most likely have this finished also by the next update because I go through hand cream quite quickly. Now that I said that, I've jinxed myself, but my goal is to have that finished. In place of the mascara, I'm rolling in this mascara in the Benefit They're Real. It's a travel deluxe size and my dad got this for me. He got me a magazine. He was coming up to say hey, to visit, him and Mam, and he gave me a magazine and this was inside the magazine. So I actually really like the wand. It's incredibly wet. It's a plastic bristle brush, but it gets right up in there and lifts them really well. I really like this. Again, not cruelty free, which is so annoying. I wish Benefit were cruelty free. Gosh. But this product I'm happy with because I didn't have to purchase it, so it doesn't affect my spending for the year, because at the end of the year I'll be doing my like how much that I spend makeup rehab, because I've been doing that. And this is what I'm using, and it's still, as you can see, very wet formula. Two more products I'm rolling in: the lip gloss in the Avon Colour Trend lip gloss in, what colour is this? In Kiss Kiss. It's a red lip gloss. I've had this in my collection for far too long. I don't wear red lipstick enough for me to wait until I'm wearing red lipstick. So that's it there. I'm just gonna pair it on top of things because like I feel like a clear lip gloss would do the job over anything I want. So I don't want this to sit there, and I don't want to throw it away. It's not like, it smells, oh, it smells nice actually. I got that on my nose. It smells nice. There is, how many mils are in this? I don't know how many mils. Oh, so there's 6 mils in this. The stopper is still in. It's pretty much brand new in the sense of I haven't used it. This won't be finished by next update, obviously, because it's brand new lip gloss, but I want to work as much of it as I can. The last product that I'm rolling in is a Makeup Revolution strobe highlighter. It's brand new, never been used. 7.5 grams again. And this also is technically a highlighter that I will be using as a face powder, because it's just, I don't understand how it's a highlighter. Excuse me, that is it there. So obviously when I say a face powder, I suppose I'll be using it more as a finishing powder, because it's not going to keep me matte. But that's what I'm going to be using. I want to hold that up there so you can have a proper look. So it has like rouging in the pan, as you can see. So we're going to weigh, I'm going to weigh this after this video and see how much we lose by next update. So that's my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you're doing this project, let me know. There's a hashtag down below that you can click on to see everyone else. And I'll see you the next time. Bye.